every time. I figured now was as good a moment for an update as any this morning. I honestly think I'm somewhere between about a half hour and 45 minutes from actually hitting the road. So somewhere around 1:30, 2 o'clock, I'll actually be getting out. I'm down to putting things like cheese into the cooler. Also things like ketchup and my relish and all that kind of good jazz. I hit the store and bought a few things. And okay, now we gotta do the little puzzle of how things will not make noise. That is obviously a part of driving, is figuring out how this is going to stay quiet. Okay. And bendy foldy on the half and half. There we are. Okay, everything's in. So I plan on going down towards the Newport area. I don't think I'm going to get down that far. We're going to curve a little bit back up towards Seaside, which will be our eventual destination. But everything goes right, we're not actually even going to see Seaside today. We're going to see other parts of the beach. I'm going to find somewhere to post up for the night and be able to maybe kind of fully open this thing and really show exactly what everything can look like when I'm truly not in a parking lot. So yeah, really getting close. I mean, really everything's in the van at this point. I've just got to get lids for these and get them tucked away. That's empty. Yeah, that's really it, other than getting the cat set up the rest of the way. And I got their collars today. We found their bowl, so I'm gonna get a few things done in here yet. But yeah, I really think I'm somewhere between 20 to 45 minutes of getting out of here. It depends on how I dwaddle. And I am going to do another attempt of doing an actual kind of tour of where I'm going. So, and I have a different kind of setup. We'll see what happens. Catch you soon. All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. We are partway to the coast. I purposely pulled off because I wanted to show some of the view of what I'm driving through because it's gorgeous. So we are now going to get back on the road. And you will get to see some of what I've been seeing. And I also figured if it isn't too loud, I will take this moment to kind of go a little more into depth into something that Miss Kitty, one of my subscribers, asked yesterday, which is, you know, kind of, was my apartment the real reason that I ended up getting on a van? Yes and no. What was going on with the apartment definitely was making me realize I had to move, for sure. But I wasn't automatically thinking of van. I was kind of starting to research options, like even finding a studio a little further out in Hillsborough or something like that. But the more I looked at it, the more just the obvious cost of just moving in and of itself, it all just stacks up so much. And just to again be inside of a few walls and looking at a TV screen and not really going out and intermingling with people, it's been getting to me. And this has been going on even before the pandemic. I mean, even when I was working at Nordstrom's, not by anybody's fault whatsoever, but I kind of was the odd man out because I was a little older than most of the crew. And I lived in an opposite direction of everybody else. You know, everybody else was chilling out in Southeast Portland, which I absolutely understand because Southeast Portland has a lot of cool stuff going on. But I live in Beaverton, which is literally the opposite direction and about 20 miles in the opposite direction when it's all said and done. So that wasn't the area I wanted to go hang out in and then have to find my way home after a few drinks or what have you.
a bit curved. We're stopping for a moment. There we go. And so yeah, I was kicking a lot of thoughts around, and I mean, living in a van has been a dream of mine for a long time. You know, maybe not the biggest dream in the world, but for me, I would much rather be out, having a chance to work with my camera, which I will show you all later. I actually have a couple of cameras, but I'll show you my setup. You know, doing this YouTube thing, you know, capturing what it's like just being out and about. The whole origami thing that I picked up during the pandemic is just a way to pass some of the time and get rid of some of that nervous energy. I think, in all sincerity, since I'm actually pretty good at it, that's something I can sell as a great little thing to get at the beach while you're on vacation. You know, it's a little touristy, sure, but I'm okay with doing that. You know, I'm okay with being that. And the hope is that maybe it's just solid enough that I find a few stores up and down the Oregon and California coast to have a couple of places where I know every time I slide into a town, I've got somebody who wants to buy whatever I've just recently created. Yeah, boo-boo, I know, honey. The cats are unfortunately not happy. Luna, if you can hear her, is definitely in the background meowing. Not a happy little Gus at all. They've been quieter than usual so far in the back. Doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. But yeah, and, you know, back to the view from over. This is a pretty nice view. I hope this track's a lot better. I think we have a better setting for it this time. So I am really hoping that everybody gets to actually see this. Definite uphill battle right now. The little baby is comfortable about 50. I can push it a little more if I want to, but I honestly have nobody on my butt, so I ain't gonna worry about it. This is a different way than I went last time. Last time I was just kind of heading straight out towards Seaside. This time I'm taking the trees to the coast. As you can see, this road is a little rough. Good goddamn. But I decided to do something a little different because I haven't taken this one in a long, long time. And this is actually going to let out more in the Tillamook area. I don't know if we're going to really go to Tillamook. I haven't been to Tillamook in years. I mean, a couple decades. Or if we're going to head further down once we're there and then work our way back up from a lower position. Because there are parts of more of the southern coast of Oregon that I'd really like to see, but I haven't gotten to see too often. One of the other things Miss Kitty was kind of wondering about was where all I plan to travel. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't plan on going up to Washington much at all, in all sincerity. Doesn't hold much interest for me. I know what Seattle looks like. I know what Vancouver, Washington looks like. It's not really an area I want to go running to. I would much rather go down to California each and every time. In the sense of other places I'm open to checking out, I am definitely open to Texas, strangely enough. I would have not said that years ago, but having seen some of the beautiful beach they have on that Gulf Coast, I want to go see that. I wouldn't mind getting back out to New Orleans again. I wouldn't mind seeing Savannah again. There are definitely parts of Ohio I'd love to see again. My ears just popped. We've climbed that much altitude. Woohoo! But yeah, so no, realistically, there's a lot of places I want to see. There's a lot of things I want to take a photo of. There's a lot of different things I want to explore the options of. But for the first few months especially, I'm definitely going to be in the Oregon, California area. You could probably track me by the sun pretty easy. I like anything between 68 to 81 degrees. I'm tired of rain. I'm a native Portlander and tell you right now, I'm just freaking done with rain. I want to see sun, clouds, sure, a thunderstorm on occasion would be great, but in all sincerity, Portland is incredibly gray, and there is a truth to the fact that Portland is one of the most depressed cities out there in the United States, and a lot of it has to do with just how gray we are. And I want sun. I want to wear shorts. I want to wear a t-shirt. I want to meet new people. I want to see things that I'm not going to see by sitting in an apartment. You know, and I am kind of a wild guy, so doing this is amazing. I mean, I'm so happy right now. Just driving to the coast. When I get there, I'm gonna love just sitting in the back of the van with the cats, relaxing for a moment, just staring out at stuff. I'll eventually get to down to the actual beach and take some photos. I figure that's gonna be sunset. Wow, look at that. Isn't that just freaking amazing? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Look at that curve! Scenic route for sure. You will not be doing 55 all the way down. At least not if you're in a van. I think we're down to about 47 miles an hour right now, and I am okay with it. Fortunately, I still have nobody behind me. Enjoy heading out on a Wednesday. I don't think I'm going to get to any shopping at the beach today, in all sincerity. I mean, I'll probably like bring up the app and look at it a couple of times once I get down there and see what things are looking like, you know, as I go through each town, especially too. Yep, trees to the sea, scenic byway. Figured why not take this? We're not in any big hurry. But yeah, so, you know, not just being a grumpy old man who's reached the age where he wants to wear black socks, blue flip-flops, plaid shorts, a striped shirt, and a straw hat, yelling, "Get off my lawn!" to everybody coming by. That is definitely not the only reason I ducked out of living in an apartment and grabbed a van. I wanted to travel. I want to see if I can do something with some of the art stuff I'm doing these days. You know, I want to shop and make money by doing that, which is an easy, simple thing, but it's something I can do all over Oregon, all over the country, honestly. I think California is going to be the most difficult because I actually have to fill out some little thing first, online, electronically, to shop in California, but that's my last worry right now. What's up, boo-boo baby bear? Yeah? I'm sorry, honey. Yeah, you hear her back there? She's definitely not 100% happy yet. But I'm going to find us somewhere even cooler than we were last time, boo-boo, I promise. Because Newport was great, but where I parked, I was very happy there. But I parked, you know, really close to where my mom was staying for the weekend. So it would be easy for us to meet up, which was in the city of Newport. I'm kind of wanting to find one of the really nice places that's just kind of along the way, like Boiler Bay or one of the other just really cool spots. Because once you get down to the coast, especially once you're away from Cannon Beach, because Cannon Beach, in all sincerity, has just been inundated by tourists over the last few years. And they've been kind of strict about it for a while, but from what I understand, they've gotten even stricter lately with people just not being able to park there at all overnight. Newport Bay and there we go, that Bay part again. Newport itself allows 18-hour parking at a time wherever you're at, and that included where I was at too. So I was able to oversleep overnight, no problem whatsoever. But yeah, I want to find something a little prettier, something that might be a little more breathtaking to show you as what's out my side door, you know. Just kind of like the barn doors are more or less like the front door view of my van. So yeah. Beautiful. So gorgeous. So quiet and so smooth. My God. It feels so good driving. Oh my God. After all the little stresses and isms and wonders and worries that really did come with the first month and a half of having this thing, it is really, really amazing to finally be here. I know, Luna May, I know, you are being so brave. You really are, kiddo. I gotta say that about both of you. I have no doubt this is not exactly fun to you, but you're being pretty brave, baby girls. You really are. And hopefully after a couple, 3 weeks, they'll get used to doing this and actually start to come to enjoy it. So if everything goes to plan, we're out on the road for 3, if not 4 days. So I'm thinking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days. And then come back Sunday itself. I know, baby girl, it's twisty-turny, feeling G-forces in ways your little body never has before. Fortunately, we found you a really, really, really big bowl. I'm feeding them out of a dog bowl. Now, well, their water is what was originally a dog bowl. It had a really rubbery, grippy bottom. It's like 3 times the size of them, so I was able to actually fill it even less than halfway, and it's more than enough water for them while we're moving around, especially once they get used to it. But hopefully we'll be deep enough that none of the water comes splashing out of them. That's the ultimate hope of that. Man, this is a nice drive. I hope that whole thing doesn't pixelate. I hope this works better. That's a nice
Well, quick update. We're in Tillamook. We're sorry, a little bit of lunch there. Had a ham and turkey, ham and cheese sandwich with some Doritos. Yeah, we're in Tillamook. Kind of just pulled over and stopped for a while. The road video ended as abruptly as it did, honestly, because I had run out of space on the phone. I had forgotten this morning with everything else going on to go through and eliminate all the old. Actually, what's the hair? Well, yeah, it's not bad, but we've already messed it up with the glasses, so there we go. I had forgotten to delete all the old videos, so it ran out of room. Fortunately, you didn't miss anything that I said. I actually went pretty quiet after that, and noticed about a minute afterwards that it had stopped recording due to lack of memory space. Excuse me. Whew. And the other thing I noticed is I think the video honestly looks a lot better for a travel video type of thing. The only thing I feel that happened was because I did have the sun coming in the way it was since it's afternoon, it did mess with the focus of the camera from time to time, and so there are times it's crystal clear. There are other couple of times where it's just a little foggy because it's trying to figure out where to focus as the sun comes in. I think, in all sincerity, since I have been going since 5:30 this morning, what I'm going to do right now is take a little nap. I'm going to put this video together, post it, get it out there so everybody can see it, and then my happy little butt's going to close the whole van down, leave some air going because we got a nice wind. I'm actually surprised you're not hearing the wind that we've had going through here. It's been buffeting and rocking things, and the cats are doing okay. Chuck is definitely hiding out under the bed 100%. Luna came up for a little bit because I was up here on the bed / couch, chilling out having lunch, and she came up for a while and nosed to the windows and was watching everything for a while, but she went back under as well, and she's down there. Their meowing is less this time than it was last time, and obviously this time planned to be out for a few days, so hopefully they really do get used to this. But the other thing I was going to say is I will do more of a video, because yeah, I am officially in Tillamook, but right now I'm just in this little parking lot for like a little communal kind of parky type of thing. It's pretty, it's nothing major, but it'll work, and I'm just going to take a little nap, kind of recharge from just go from 5:30 this morning. And once I am back awake and aware and alive and in the world, I am going to head to Garibaldi first, because Tillamook is under Cannon Beach and Seaside and all of that, so it's not as far down as Newport. That's far further down, and I'm not going to go that far down. I'm gonna head out towards Garibaldi and go from Garibaldi up to Seaside over the next day or so, because what I want to do is once I leave here, start the video again, because Garibaldi should only be about 15-20 minutes away tops, and I'm thinking that might even be in the sense of where I want to park for a moment, or for the evening, I should say. And once I've done that, well, yeah, I want to do a video, and that video should be better, because with it being closer to sunset, there shouldn't be that glare. And fortunately, it is staying light till about 9 o'clock at night, so even if I don't take off till like 5:30 or so, we should have pretty good light. I don't know if I'll get out there tonight to take any photos, but you know what? It's okay. We've gotten a lot done today. We're actually on the road. I only forgot a couple things, like cutting boards. And I might even have one in here stashed that I don't know about. I will have to take a look, but I think I forgot the other two in the apartment, of course. But everything else made it in. Got water, got food, got soda, got munchies, got everything. So that's it. I'm gonna stop see, it's time to stop. It's been a great day so far, and I will catch you up the rest of the way very soon. See y'all later.